So this is the role center. I do want to open up the hamburger menu here just so that you can see the just really the broad capabilities of the application. So we're obviously not going to go through all of these areas, but just showing them to you. So we do have full manufacturing capabilities. Manufacturing means I have a multi-level bill of material if I need it, and I've got a multi-step routing, work centers, etc. I can do various stages of production orders, run them through the production cycle to manufacture something. So consuming raw materials, consuming time, etc. That's manufacturing. We do have a light sales and marketing component that's in here. So it's called relationship management. Sales and marketing, I don't want to oversell this. I don't want to undersell it either, but it's really relationship management. So the ability to do some basic campaigns, contact tracking if I want. It would leverage the sales quote that's part of the sales cycle modules, et cetera. So we can do that within the application. Not to confuse this functionality with Dynamics 365 customer engagement, that sort of thing. So that's another set of Dynamics 365 applications, much more robust in terms of feature functionality than sales and marketing. But not everybody needs all those features. Sometimes the relationship management works just well, just fine for organizations. So just know that that's an option. We do have full project accounting available within the application. Again, we do have Dynamics 365 field service or professional services that could also be leveraged. This would be project accounting within the application. So if you think about projects where I may be doing time and materials, I may be doing various billing type things, fixed fee, et cetera, we do that with the project module. I can assign inventory to jobs, I can do budgeting, I can assign time, materials, et cetera, again, to jobs, projects. We do have service modules, so this would be professional services. Think maybe HVAC type of stuff where I would dispatch an individual service tech to go do some work. I may issue materials to that job. It might be warranty work, might be preventative maintenance type work. So I'm gonna have a service order. Again, I'm gonna go out on site, maybe consume other materials, relays parts, et cetera, and then bill that transaction. So that's a service within the system. One note, the base application includes everything except manufacturing and service. There's an additional an upgrade in the license that needs to be done to enable those two features. Finance module, full general ledger capabilities. This includes obviously chart of accounts. We use dimensions instead of sub-accounts, but that's okay. Unlimited number of dimensions can be set up in the system. We have GL budgets. I talked about intercompany transactions. We can do full consolidations within Business Central as well, full tax calculations, recurring transactions, allocation entries, standard journal entries, pretty solid general ledger set of functionality. Cash management, so we do have full banking and bank integrations that's available within Business Central. So we can connect to your bank depending on what your bank will allow in terms of connectivity. We can automatically transmit ACH transactions to your bank. We can automatically transmit positive pay files, and we can automatically download a bank statement. If we can't automate those based on your bank limitations, we can also take files. So we still aren't keying data. We're going to leverage the connections to the bank. We do have full cost accounting. Nice thing about cost accounting is this: you get a cost accounting set of chart of accounts. So this is not going to clutter up your general journal transactions or your general ledger transactions to do cost accounting. So nice set of feature functionality here out of the box with the system. Full receivables and payables, full fixed assets, multiple books, multiple depreciation management. It is fully integrated both on the purchasing and the sales cycle transactions. So we're able to buy fixed assets. It could be multiple transactions. If you have a larger asset that actually includes multiple purchase invoice transactions, not a problem. We can accumulate a book value. We also have the ability to generate revenue off of the fixed asset. So on the sales transactions, we can generate or sell essentially a fixed asset. We're not selling the asset itself. It would again be like a professional services concept. Full inventory, and we have time. I want to look at inventory. We've got planning capabilities, both MRP as well as manufacturing scheduling when we look at manufacturing. All right, purchasing, full purchase cycle that's available within the application, requisition worksheets, planning, blanket purchase orders if I want to, full return to vendor capability. We do offer subcontracting. We can manage that relationship if you leverage subcontractors in the manufacturing process as well. Inventory and costing, we talked about that. Warehouse management is very robust. So we allow multiple locations. We can do bins, we can do zones, we can do directed picks, directed putaways if needed. The beauty behind the warehousing component within Business Central is we can scale that back as well. So if you don't need real sophisticated warehousing at all of your locations, for example, so we've got a lot of clients that might use third-party fulfillment centers. We have the ability to scale back the configuration of warehousing in those locations and then make it more robust where you may need it. I have implemented warehousing with 2 food distributors. So we did the freezer, refrigerator, dry goods space with zone picking, wave picking, all that sort of stuff. So a lot of feature functionality if you need it. Human resources is really tied to resources in the application. So if you think about human resources, this is really more around skills tracking. It's not like benefit management. Okay, so just to point that out. So human resources ties to resources within the system. Resources can be people or machines that are either build on a job or are part of maybe a service tax work. We do have the ability actually to transact resources on sales transactions as well. So sometimes instead of setting up non-inventory items to maybe deal with people or machines, we actually can set up resources to do that. So items truly are inventory items in terms of system configuration, and resources are going to be more the people machine types of configurations.